the first live I've ever done. This is just kind of what's going on in the shop. So this is, like I said, I've got about 20,000 square feet here. There's all kinds of stuff going on, and I don't really expect anyone to see this right away. But I'm learning, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. I know lighting and things like that can be an issue. Like I said, this is a factory. We actually make shit here, so um, it's not set up specifically for YouTube. So anyway, this is our final assembly department, and I guess let's see if I can figure this out. I can switch. There we go. Cool. I can switch between cameras. So I'll show you kind of what we have going on here. Final assembly department. So this is all painted furniture, right? All through here. This is all stuff that's going to be shipped out. So there's a lot of vintage pieces here. There's a lot of unique stuff. There's a lot of things we make. We make lots of bamboo stuff, desks and just a whole myriad of things. We're known for our hardware. We're known for our glossy finishes. We're known for a lot of glamorous type furniture. So anyway, I'm gonna walk over here a little bit as well. See what else we got going on over here. And so we've got a bunch of hardware that's going to be going on this piece. Got all the see, looks like all the doors and drawers are mounted, and you can see, lots of glossy stuff. This is what I sell. It's what people like. Campaign furniture, again, super glossy, lots of cool colors. You have people with lamps. We'll even lacquer lamps. So we do all kinds of cool stuff. Coming in through here to get lots of pieces in. Have pickers all over the country that bring us furniture or find furniture for us. So this looks like so here, this happens from time to time. There's cracking here. It's kind of hard to see. So what we have to do is we'll have to sand this down. We'll have to repaint it. And that's part of having a high-end product, right? Got to take care of your customers. So yeah, so that's one of the things about our business is people sometimes say, "Oh, your stuff's so expensive. Why is it so expensive?" It's like, well, because we take care of our customers. Like when shit goes wrong, we fix it. And then sometimes that means I got to fly to New York. Sometimes that means I got to fly to Los Angeles. Sometimes that means one of my shippers will go pick it up, bring it back to the shop, and then we'll redo it then. So you have to take care of your customer. And the more expensive your product is, the more service that they expect, the better service that they expect. And you have to remember that when you're charging big bucks. So go ahead and walk back through here. This is one part of our wood shop. It's like Nazar's in here making things. Got these custom consoles here that we're making. I'll show you the other wood shop. Let's work on that. We got this. This is a Greek key. Excuse me. Faux bamboo vanity. So we're always do lots of cherry drawers. Big fan of cherry drawers. I'm always doing the miter locks, right? Like I'm going to be the guy that's going to end dovetails. I hate dovetails so much. I think I don't think they look all that great, and I don't think they're worth all the trouble. So anyway, that's that. Coming in here, this is, of course, do lots of painting in here. Big paint shop, lots of different paints. Make our own colors. This is the kind of the mill shop area of the wood shop. What do we got in here? There's the finished console that Nazar's building, and the other one. We got all these Louis the 16th nightstands that we're making. We got a pedestal for this big $20,000 desk that I'm building for very well-known celebrity. This will be the face frame for it. See, of course, I got breakfast here, but yeah, we make a lot of shit here. So the shop is dirty because this is what a real shop looks like. It's full of dust, and we do the best we can to keep it clean. But it's hard when you only got a couple people making stuff. Not always time to keep things super clean. So anyway, yeah, so that's kind of what we have going on in the wood shop. So this is, see, I've shown you a final assembly. I've shown you a part of where we assemble things. I've shown you the mill shop. Here's a little bit of our paint booth area. So we keep got a big old booth there for furniture. This is stuff that's primed right now. And we're going to get to the painted stage. You can see we got lots of painted pieces, but this looks like it's probably got one coat. You can kind of see there's a little bit of, it's almost like salt or sand is on there, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll sand that, and we'll put another coat on there and get that thing pretty. See what we got going on in here. Got lots of painted pieces inside here. This is a room that we keep it climate controlled, whether it's heat or or cool. And you can see the gloss factor on this. It's pretty good, not bad. This one, you can see the grain in it still. So after of course, it's dry right now. We'll sand it and then we'll paint it again. We'll build up those coats and get rid of that grain. And of course, we got a Thomasville Greek key piece, beautiful piece of furniture. This is one of an iconic piece of furniture that I've modeled my own furniture after. So over here, we've got just all kinds of shit that's ready to get over there. All that's going to be primed. These are all our credenzas we make. I don't know. I probably make 50 to 75 of those a year. That's probably my number one selling cabinet. That's $1 million cabinet, revenue wise. Anyway, so coming over here, this is where we do all of our 320 sanding. And it's kind of dark in here right now. No one's in work yet. But yeah, we're going to take all this furniture here that's primed, and we'll 320 sand it, and then we'll move it back over to the paint department. So this piece of furniture right here, again, I apologize, the light's not on. It's needs to be sanded, and then we're going to add another coat of paint to it. So yeah, it's an interesting business, right? Interesting way to make money. If you're a woodworker, it might mean you don't like seeing painted furniture. It's kind of a sacrilege to paint wood to many people, but we do both things here. We make stained pieces, we make painted pieces, and fortunately, painted is how we made the business, right? It was paint and furniture. Now we've started to stain pieces as well. We offer a myriad of products, and it's a great way to make money. It's a good business. It's a lot of fun, and it's always something new. It's lots of challenges. So up here, I'm in my wife's office, which is a mess. So I'm going to show you some more pieces here. So if you like the stain stuff, this is I don't know what the hell you call this style, but it's a sideboard that I built. These beautiful kind of Asian-y details. We've got some hardware that we're going to put on here. I don't know where the hell the hardware went. My wife's got it somewhere, but anyway. So we do make stain stuff as well. You can see this piece just covered in hardware. So much hardware. And I've done videos on this. I have videos in my profile. I did a whole build up on a whole video on how I made that piece of furniture. This is our Emily dresser, which we have a whole line that's all Emily style. And yeah, this is it's a big money maker too. It's an $8,000 dresser, and customers love these dressers, right? Cherry drawers, clear coated. Everything's on soft close, right? Customers want soft close. They don't want those side mounted slides. People don't want that shit anymore. So you can see that this is the original. This is the Drexel piece, right? So I love this piece of furniture. So we took some of the elements from this, and we added them to our own piece of furniture. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's white, but it's beautiful. Again, customers love it. We sell, I don't know, I probably sell a dozen of these a year. Not a ton, but takes a long time. We sell lots of hardware. So all this hardware, we've designed all of this hardware. We have three manufacturers in India that help us with designing and making this stuff. So we make all kinds of brass stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting business. And again, I'm doing this live. It's the very first one I've ever done. I don't know exactly how the whole thing works, so I'm just gonna do it and see what comes of it. So I've got one last thing to show you, and then we'll end this live. So I have about 300 pieces of furniture in my shop that are just for sale. So if I switch back over here, so upstairs, this is all vintage furniture, and I'm not gonna spend a ton of time looking at it individually. That's for sale, right? And it's everywhere. I mean, I've got probably 5,000 square feet up here that's just vintage furniture, rows and rows and rows of vintage pieces. And the thing about it is, you might think, well, yeah, it's a lot of random furniture. It's not. It's all curated. So we have a style that we sell here at the Resplendent Crow, and the style is something that my wife has, like I said, has curated over the years, and she's known for it. Here, let me go turn the light on real quick. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Lights. Eric said, "Let there be light." Anyway, we love stuff that has big brassy hardware. We like things that are semi-flat. We're known for faux bamboo furniture. I'll show you that in a minute. So we make. This is our express desk. I probably sell a dozen of these a year. And then we have. This would be the same Emily line I showed you before. This is an Emily line dresser, or excuse me, vanity. This is a faux bamboo vanity, another faux bamboo vanity. And you see, this is funny thing. This is MDF. This is actually the first prototype I ever had made. I had this made on a CNC, and it went together okay, but it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with the programming and getting the material that I ultimately dumped it. Like I was like, fuck it, I'll just cut it myself, or I one of my guys do it. They like cutting up parts anyway, and if the volume would ramp up, to where I was doing, like I don't know, maybe a dozen of these vanities a month, I would definitely go the CNC route. But right now, I'll sell anywhere from 2 to 10 vanities a month. Like it just kind of depends, So it's easier just to let the guys do it. They, like I said, craftsmen love cutting out parts. They love making things. So anyway, back through the shop. Here we go. All right, so more furniture, faux bamboo, lots of faux bamboo stuff. Like I said, we've curated a interesting collection with these these end tables. I did a video on these where I had to basically, this is all leather. I'd take the leather off, put laminate on there so that it could be paintable. People flipped out, but that's what we did. You got crap tons of nightstands. Again, most of them are kind of an Asian-y look. And then all this is faux bamboo. This is what we started the business with, was selling faux bamboo furniture. The funny thing about faux bamboo furniture is that I buy 90% of it from Florida, and customers buy a pack from me, and I ship it right back to Florida. So this is our business, man. This is how we make money. And I've been doing a lot of content on how to make things, because I see a lot of woodworking content out there, and I feel like I have something to offer and to contribute in that vein. So that's what I do. But also, I'm a business owner. I own, like I said, a multi-million-dollar business. I have lots of employees, and I ship things all over the country. I have shippers on payroll. I don't farm it out because we sell an experience. When you buy you buy our furniture, you're buying the experience as well. And I learned that from aerospace. I learned that if you are going to sell a very expensive product, you have to offer a very expensive experience to go with it. You can't have one without the other, because the people that spend big bucks on stuff, they expect a certain level of service. So anyway, going to end this thing now because I don't want to get too preachy or talky, which I'm known to do. And anyway, have a good night. If you guys want more content about running a business, woodworking business, about making things, whatever, like let me know, and I'll try to get some of that stuff into the YouTube channel.